like. It tastes like
haggis, I presume.
Haggis. Yeah, it tastes like haggis. It's hard to describe. It's like trying to describe black pudding to anybody who's never eaten it.
God, I really want to try black pudding.
I do not.
Venus probably knows what it's made from.
Yes. I only had fake haggis, which my father would make with fake. Yeah, he'd made it out of turkey, I think. Maybe it was beef sometimes, and then ground it up, and then he'd stick it into a plastic bag to cook it, so they would try and imitate the same sort of cooking method. And then he used a lot of. Huh?
That's not an acceptable substitute for sheep
It's not legal even here.
Okay, it should be the second Zoom.
You never had it.
Bag
Maybe it tastes
time.
all exactly like it. For all I know, it does. And for all I ever will know, it does.
What, you don't like sheep guts?
No.
In a bag?
I don't. I don't like sheep to begin with as a taste. Way too gamey and.
I'm not a fan of sheep either, but I'm not a fan of sheep either.
Soul Taker haggis isn't just sheep's stomach. It's like the lower intestines, the other guts,
Yeah, but it's packed with other stuff, isn't it?
Yes, but it's basically well, yeah, it has some kind of stuffing with it usually, but it's basically every part of the sheep that you're not legally allowed to sell at a butcher's on its own.
Well,
you're
still,
not legally allowed to sell it at all in America.
That's not even. That doesn't faze me because I've had sausages made with intestines for their casings, and they taste fine.
Yeah, except in this case, it's like every one of the internal organs that you wouldn't normally eat from a sheep, all thrown into a bag with some stuffing and flavoring and cooked as it is.
Okay. It still sounds totally awesome. I would still try it.
Before we keep talking about this,
I think we're on
do you guys remember? Okay, I was like, which quest is it?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I
So
remember.
We go back to the mayor's house, second floor, talk to the mayor, get the quest. Then we go outside, about E5, fight Elder Dragons until we get a drop.
Come, Saigan.
I'm
Follow
checking
the
my
bouncing
quests
summon.
real quick to verify which one we're on, instead of just haphazardly running around. I wanted to.
Alright, the quests.
I don't even
trust
have
your
one
trust
right
my
now. I just
memory?
have 167. I don't trust my memory.
I don't trust my memory.
Well, we already know that about Mary and Saigan, but
I was.
Good reason, yeah.
What is it about Dragon Quest that attracts people with poor memory?
I don't know. Probably the fact that the NPCs keep telling you every 2 seconds
That's
where you're
good.
supposed to go.
It's really only a problem if you don't speak their language.
it's true. Man, but Heroes has been fun.
Yes.
Bianca
yes,
is
it
like, I use her to
Heroes?
clear everything. Yeah.
My
She's
collector's
just
edition
like-
arrived. My mother brought it over from her house where I had it shipped. But since I don't
Did
have a
she
PlayStation
steal your
4,
lanyard?
it's not going to happen. No, she didn't steal it. She really wanted all the stuff, but
The nice.
That's
I
fun.
love the
I don't
treasure
want a
chest that everything came in.
Yeah,
yeah.
I use it for D&D stuff.
I'm actually going to use it for like all the little odds and ends and other random collectible trinkets I have for Dragon Quest. Because I have like
Lots.
I have like 20 of those damned cell phone charms from like DQ3, and like I've got the Sunstone. I've got like tons of just little odds and ends that I've collected over the years, and I had no place to put them. They've just been sitting in a pile.
My idea was to just like buy an actual treasure chest to keep all of my good expensive whiskies that I can't drink in it, because they're worth more than my house.
Ooh. That must be so tempting, having whiskey of that caliber just sitting there and not being able to drink it.
You should bury it in the backyard.
They're seriously worth more than your house?
Houses aren't worth much over there.
Yeah, my house is not worth very much. I mean,
how many pounds is it worth?
I don't know, but when I moved in, it was missing 2 doors and a window.
That's not such a big
That's
deal.
not terrible at all.
And like
in America, that doesn't even qualify as a fixer-upper.
One of the plugs blows every fuse in the house if you plug anything into it.
That
okay.
Just
That's
requires
awesome.
an electrician.
These are all fixable things.
No, half of it has been fixed. It's just it barely passes as a livable house, which is why I'm getting it for so cheap.
This girl is very angry at that man. There's some staring. Nope, she's walking away.
Have I seen any good movies lately? Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. I mean, I rewatched it. It was good. Doctor Strangelove. I rewatched that. That's a good movie. What other movies do I have?
I saw Hotel Transylvania last week. Hotel Transylvania 2.
I got started on rewatching all of the Austin Powers movies, and then got distracted by other things.
I always marathon those if I'm sick. Like, they're just my favorite movies to just black out to.
Yeah, they're just such just the kind of thing you can just switch your brain off and enjoy.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't matter how sick I am. I can just put in Austin Powers and I'll be like, I'm okay with this.
Yeah, baby.
There's one, K-Pax. It had Kevin Spacey in it. That was a good movie.
Oh, man. I haven't seen that since it came out. That movie was so good.
It was, wasn't it? Why is it so hard to find people who know of and liked K-Pax?
Didn't something else come out around like the same time as K-Pax and it just kind of got overshadowed?
I think that was probably what happened, yeah.
What's that, Reg? Yeah, that's what we're talking about, is that K-Pax got overshadowed. What came out at the same time? Reggie doesn't know.
We all know that K-Pax got overshadowed by something, we just don't know what.
I don't know what it is, so I can't tell you.
You've
It
never
was so
seen
overshadowed.
K-Pax?
It overshadowed itself.
Never even heard of it.
There's a really, really good Kevin Spacey movie, and Kevin Spacey played a guy who thought he was an alien. And it's just this phenomenal, like, lighthearted movie. Do you remember, like, Powder?
No.
It kind of... Oh. I don't know what to compare it to, then.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those things that's just in a category of its own.
Yeah, Powder is also well worth watching.
I will
Never heard of it.
Anyways,
do
where are we
you
going?
literally live in Japan?
Where, Mimis?
Hmm?
Do you know who Jimi Hendrix is?
No.
What? What?
Are we gonna have another one of these streams?
We might!
We may. I mean, Venus. What?
To make matters worse, my brother-in-law yesterday told me that meatloaf was terrible.
As a food?
No, the singer.
Jesus Christ, Venus.
Meatloaf, it depends on how well it was made, really.
Damn it!
my god.
Taking another drink.
You don't know Meatloaf, you don't know Jimi Hendrix.
No.
What
You
music
missed
do you
Queen.
even listen to?
Let's just go.
I've
You-
heard of Queen. I don't know any of the music.
You've heard of Queen.
You don't know any of their music? That you don't know Bohemian Rhapsody?
Saigan, I'm
Oh,
pouring
I've heard
another
of that
drink
one.
too.
Was that one of the ones they had on DDR?
Let's find a different subject.
Yeah, let's
So where are we going, Mimas, for this quest?
We're going to defeat Elder Dragons, and they
All right.
are at
They are the other way. To the
Diana E5.
Yeah, we gotta go.
What did we just went into?
I want a
That
little.
doesn't look like a dragon.
No.
Why am I still a paladin?
I don't know. Are you still a paladin?
You are still
See?
a paladin.
That's not an elder dragon at all.
No,
It's not an elder dragon. Mimas isn't a paladin. Everything's wrong.
She is a
I'm the
paladin.
priest. The cherry on the cake is that I'm the priest.
Oh yay!
Just focus on healing instead of rock throwing this time, okay? I believe in you, Mary.
I have a spear. I'm in KRL mode right now.
Oh, I got the new spear also.
Are you gonna cast black?
I might
Thwack.
cast whack if I
Thwack.
get bored.
Thwack. Thwack. Arr.
It's coup de grace.
It's the best. It's the best coup de grace in that
Made up.
game.
It made up for all the years of frustration with his AI. It just... If it led up to that joke, I was fine with it.
This is a joke that's been brewing for 25
25
years.
Yep.
Oh man. I also beat Sorrow yesterday.
Jesus. Hang on, I'm just gonna correct the chat.
Does he just show up randomly in any mission ashes?
No, he'll show up on 2 World Tree storyline quests, and then you actually get a quest to fight him.
Oh,
And
okay.
I don't suggest you fight him right away, because he kicked my butt really
Alright.
bad.
That
Then I took him on like at level 45, and I was able to beat him.
that mission in Colossia that was giving me a hard time. Like I barely beat it on my second try,
Yeah.
and Borg was just completely unable to beat it. Perionin went in there without having done like any extra stuff at all, and just rocked it on her first attempt.
Is that the one that if you use the Zoom Stone, you're like 99% better off than if you
Yes.
never did at all?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
and she did it without using the Zoom Stone.
I did it without the Zoom Stones, but I was also level 6 when I did it again, so...
Yeah, she was like level 10. She did it like as soon as it became available, and without, and you know, that's well before you get Zoom Stones.
Yeah. Man, I actually haven't played as Sorrow yet, but he has a 2-handed sword.
Who does? Sorrow.
Sorrow?
Yeah, Sorrow has this, it's like a claymore that he carries over his back, and
Yeah,
he mostly attacks with like kicks, but one of his spells unleashes his inner strength so that he uses sword.
Yeah, I actually saw that. It actually looks very much like, it actually looks like he plays like a gladiator. From what I've seen.
You know what he reminded me of? Gatsu from Berserk.
Oh god, Saigan. You're one of those people who refuses to just call him Guts, aren't you?
Well, I read the manga first, so it's just... That's what I always read it as, and it was before I'd actually
You can't go up that way, you have to fall down
learned
that way.
how to pronounce anything properly, so it's a bad habit.
Yeah,
It's a bad habit. Guts.
I've always
that
just called him Guts.
I
because
really have to like focus to just say Guts. But yes, he reminds me of Guts.
He does. Except his coup de grace is the best, even better than... Oh god, I fell.
Turning
How did I
into
fall? You didn't.
turning into Necrosaro.
Yeah. How did I fall off the bridge yet? Neither of you did.
I
just
terrible.
I aimed myself along the bridge. I'm drinking, and I still made it.
I just had Saigan on follow, and I ended up falling off the bridge.
That's probably why. It's probably because you were following it, so the game was like trying to reposition you at the same time.
I see.
Game was like, it's Saigan,
Anyway.
He'll fall off. Throw Mary off as well.
The thing about follow is it's trying to make you go to the exact place where they currently are instead of following the path they had been on, so...
Oh, yeah, so taking like a sharp corner will mess it up.
Yeah.
Anyway, Saro's coup de grace in Heroes is even better than Kyriel's just because of how cool it is.
Mm-hmm. The secret of evolution! And then he turns into Necrosaro.
And then it just blows up everything.
Maya's pretty cool though, because she casts Be Dragon, so...
Mm-hmm. When does she show up? Is she after the World Tree, or is she at the end of it?
Yeah, she's after the World Tree. She's like... the shrine after that. I can't really
Oh,
say
that's
too
right.
much about
I got the
spoilers.
cutscene at the end of the World Tree. That's right. The thing that happens with the spoilers.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
That so far the most story-heavy chunk of the game.
Yeah.
Beyond, here's an excuse for everybody to fight.
Yep. But I have to say, Elena is amazing for metal killing.
Oh,
Like,
Elena is
multi-
amazing.
Elena's
in
just
general.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah. She's the best character in the game.
Exactly.
I don't know. I like Bianca. She's pretty great.
Well, yeah, nothing against Bianca, but, you know, she's
But
not Elena.
She's no Elena. Exactly. I'm glad
I
me
would
and
like
Saigan
to
agree.
pronounced Elena, but that's...
Yeah. Well, yeah,
It's based
because the joke on her name was that it sounds like arena, like a fighting arena.
Arena?
Yeah.
Ah, I see it.
I'd hope so.
But I had just gotten used to calling her Elena, so that's just...
Yeah.
It's the same kind of bad habit that you got into with calling
Gatsu.
Gatsu. It's the exact same thing. So now I just feel like a hypocrite.
Curse these localizations.
Yeah, now I just feel like a hypocrite. Oh well.
Yeah, we're trying not to spoil Heroes, considering that game's only been out a week.
Yeah,
Yep,
so...
Oh, you got it.
Yay.
Down.
Back to Mary Second Stone.
Yep.
What do I think of Log Horizon? Haven't watched it yet.
It's... Oh, Log Horizon's actually...
Everyone-
pretty good. You should get around to that.
Yeah, everyone referred to
So-
it as not Sword Art Online, and I always referred to Sword Art Online as not.hack, so... like, I don't know how much
Yeah.
more derivative we can get on the trapped in a game genre since
So,
Tron.
okay,
Tron. Man.
Soul Taker is saying that the stupid golem at the World Tree was annoying, and Borg also suffered during his stream when he fought the golem in the World Tree. It seems like
It was
Saigan's
easy.
the
They-
only one who actually got through it easily.
They tell you how to beat him. You beat
Yeah,
on him
yeah, I
for a
got-
while, and then they say, hey, you know what we should do? We should do this one thing. And I went, oh, that's a brilliant idea. And then I did it, and then the fight was over.
Yeah,
But
and
apparently
it's like
everybody just struggled.
I think
on
that
it.
people just don't pay attention to the chat in the game. Like,
me go
I
dance real
also
quick.
see people ignoring the Rura stones. I see
Saigan,
people
Saigan,
ignore.
stop. Before we turn this in, you should change classes. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
fine.
good
Back to
idea.
the town.
there's a pub in here, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
just
is,
use
but
the
that's
use
just
the
use a stone to
stone.
get back out.
Is next quest the boss?
it's
in
funny
this,
for
or
a
no?
Dragon Quest game how much people don't pay attention to what the characters are saying.
Yes, next to
Yeah.
this boss. I read them all. I talk to every single person in the town.
Yep.
Well, they're
multiple
talking about
times.
heroes and people not paying
Yeah, we're
attention to
talking about
heroes.
heroes though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
I wouldn't pay attention if they were talking in English. I'm so glad it has Japanese available. If I ever get a PlayStation 4, I'll have it on Japanese.
Oh, but
At
that's
least the-
Oh, you and me both.
Right.
in
I mean-
fairness, the English voice acting in Heroes is really good.
Well, I'm sure
Yeah,
the voice
it is.
acting
I
is
mean-
fine, but the script is still the people who write the script, so...
Yeah, I mean, Alina's accent is adorable.
They got her personality dead on too.
But the Japanese voice actors are like, they're all A-list voice actors.
Yeah, they are. That's true.
And they did the same. They even did the same with Dragon Quest 8. They had they had loads of big name A-list voice actors in the 3DS version of 8.
Oh, the 3DS version of 8 has Japanese voice acting finally?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was.
And it also has
like,
so much extras. It's amazing.
Yeah, they added so much to the game. You can actually recruit Red and Mori as regular characters now.
And there's a whole new prologue, epilogue you can get and stuff like that.
Yep.
Wow.
But I haven't
need to go
played it
pick
yet.
that up.
I tried to
thought you got
download
it
it
already,
onto
though.
my 3DS, and it said I was out of room. So either I'm gonna have to get another
Oh.
SD card or get the actual
Was
game
that when
cartridge.
your internet was acting up too?
No, there's nothing wrong with my internet.
Oh, okay. I thought the wireless was just not wanting to work with you that one day.
Well, my wireless can get a little funky, but you know. what
Wireless is always a bit moody like that.
Yeah. But no, this is completely. I tried to download from the e-store and it said you do not have enough empty blocks left. And then would you like to delete stuff? And I look and there's barely anything I have that I would be willing to delete. So.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I should give you my 64 gigabyte SD card.
Save all the
I have, like-
things.
I have large SD cards because of photography stuff.
I don't recall if the 64 ones are supported or not by the Nintendo 3DS.
Yeah,
it has to be
Nintendo-
formatted correctly.
Nintendo
Least.
hardware's pretty picky like that.
That's true. I have a 32 one also.
Yeah,
I
the
gotta
Wii
go-
wouldn't look at certain SD cards either.
But yeah, back to anime for a minute. Saigan, did you ever check out One Punch Man?
I started seeing GIFs of it on the internet, and it looks hilarious, but I haven't actually watched
Yes.
anything yet.
Oh, it's absolutely amazing.
I just finished Snow White with the red hair last night, and now
Okay.
the latest season of Supernatural got added to Netflix, so currently that's taking up our time.
Oh, Supernatural is still ongoing?
Yes,
Hey,
it is on
I
its
watched-
10th year.
whatever happened to Heroes?
Heroes ended after, I want to say, 3 seasons? Only the first one was worth watching.
Yeah.
They're kind of doing a sequel series thing now, Heroes Reborn,
Oh, wow.
and that's going to be starting soon if it hasn't already.
I was watching Marvel Agent of Shields for a while, but that's the last thing I've been watching. I haven't watched anything else lately.
I don't really watch TV shows anymore, but I actually watched a friend recommended. Well, my neighbor recommended it to me. It's cartoon Rick and Morty.
I hear amazing things about Rick and Morty.
It is so good.
Like it's some kind of psychotic Doctor Who.
Yes, it is. It is absolutely fantastic.
Okay. Alright, Emus, can you invite me back, please?
You were gone?
Yeah, I had to switch my pet.
You're laughing too much at that one, Mary.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Sorry, I took Nina seriously for a second.
Also, Soul Taker said the reboot of Hero started. Already.
Oh, it did start? Okay. I'm not really watching it because Heroes went downhill very, very quickly, and I don't know how interested I am in giving the show another chance, even in a second incarnation. Is this guy poisoning everybody? Is this like some Halley's Comet cult, or what's going on here?
Oh,
They're
yes,
trying to
yes,
do a
it
ritual
is.
to bring their kids around, bring the kids back.
Okay, so it is a cult.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's the story thus far. Is that they've now found out that the kids are in the other world, and so they're looking for a way to bring the kids back. I thought they did already. Or no, they're trying to resurrect the kids.
We know that's the case, but you don't understand Japanese. They feel that their kids can be brought back through this magical, mystical guy, and everything will be right, and everyone will be happy, blah, 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 blah. But it's obviously an evil cult.
Kind of like how the kids believed that the adults could be brought back by summoning a genie.
Yes, they're both as idiotic as their parents are.
Yeah.
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Yes.
Wait, Starman27, did you say Dragon Quest Heroes is a bad idea? Because I would like to tell you how wrong you are.
Yeah, and I would like to agree with that sentiment.
Normally you don't kick people from the stream, but...
I almost banned somebody from my YouTube today because it's like clearly a troll, but at the same time I decided to just not give him the time of day.
Yeah.
He commented on one of my Heroes videos, like, the backgrounds look like shit, this doesn't even look like a Dragon Quest game. Like, I'm not answering you.
Well, my friend, one of my friends at work, he's like, he saw my Dragon Quest Heroes box. He's like, "Is that out?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he got it during lunch, and then after work, he played it. He came back the next day. He's like, "There's no menu to attack. This isn't Dragon Quest." I'm like,
"Do your research." That's like every bad review I've seen for the game has been complaints like that. Like, why isn't this a JRPG? Because it's not. That's the point of it. It's Muso. In Japan, everything gets the Muso treatment.
They get very upset when you keep on saying it's Muso.
That's true too. Yeah.
Who gets upset at me calling it Muso?
The production people. They felt that they did a very good job at making it not a Muso.
Oh, it's totally a Muso.
They didn't head out to make a Muso, so it makes them upset to hear people call it a Muso.
But
they're gonna.
That's what it is.
They're gonna have the exact same reaction when Dragon Quest Builders comes out, and everybody keeps calling it Minecraft with Dragon Quest.
Well, they already claimed in their
craft name.
They claimed in their trailer that it was a new genre.
Yeah,
yep.
Yeah.
It's like, no, guys, you're wrong.
Just like, you know, Heroes itself is kind of a big spin-off of it, it's still not its own genre.
Now we go back to the mayor.
Dragon Quest Heroes is a wonderful blend between Dragon Quest and Muso. I mean, I don't normally like Dynasty Warriors, and I think that it says a lot for how hard that they worked to make it not Dynasty Warriors, but...
Yeah.
But it's still a Muso.
It's still Muso. I hit square like 200 times in a row, occasionally interrupting it with triangle, and occasionally circle when my tension's there. Where are we going?
I am trying to jump by pressing X. Oh my gosh.
Hello, Lexi.
Yo, Lexiel.
Saigan, by the way, over by the Paladin flag, there's a treasure chest for you.
Over by the... What flag?
The Paladin flag. My flag. My quest flag thing.
Oh, right behind me. Oh, is it inside?
No, it's on the side of the house. So, like, before you get to the door, take a left.
Oh, okay. I see what you're... No, I don't see. Oh, it's up there. Okay, all right.
Where's Saigan?
Did they try saying that Hyrule Warriors wasn't Muso?
No, they never said that.
Okay. Because that would have been equally silly.
Sneaky Dragon Quest hiding treasure boxes everywhere. Got the stuff for the baby coming out of my tummy costume today.
Oh, she's doing a, she's pregnant and she's going to be doing like a baby / aliens stomach burster type thing.
Gotcha. That would, out of context, that's kind of crazy.
It sounds rather painful.
Dude, your eyes aren't even open. What are you doing?
They're Asian. Give them a break.
Oh, wrong thing. Next day.
We found Brock's father.
Next door over.
Oh, okay. What's up, Truth?
Hello, Joe.
So, Truth, you'll